What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a good Monday. If not, then I hope this video will cheer you up a bit, seeing this boring bastard doing a bit of plumbing. But yeah, you might notice a couple of differences. One, camera quality. I've got a new phone. I don't really use my GoPro anymore, to be honest. I just use the phone. It's so much easier because with the GoPro, you've got to obviously film it on the GoPro, then transport it from that onto your phone through the GoPro app, and then from that onto whatever software you use to or app you use to edit it. And it's just a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. I mean, the size of the files in the GoPro app, massive. I mean, and it's basically doubled as well, because you have them on the GoPro app, and then you have them on your phone storage, like in your pictures and videos as well. So I mean, my phone's 200 and whatever gig of storage, but after filming like half a video, it taken up like 70-80 gigabytes. So it's just a bit annoying, whereas doing it on the phone, it's nice and easy. I can kind of edit it really quickly and in between jobs and stuff like that. But yeah, so possibly might notice camera quality, I don't know. And then also my new intro that I did one for Nathan, so go and check that out as well. Yeah, I got a bit bored when the missus was away, so yeah, I stayed up late doing them. But yeah, so it's Tuesday today. Yesterday I was meant to go back to that job where I did the radiators last week, but over the weekend I had so many calls for emergency work, so, like leaks and just stuff like that. So and somebody ran out of oil as well, so that dragged a load of dirt and crap that was at the bottom of the tank all the way through the system. So had to bleed it all out, get it sorted, change the filter, stuff like that. And then I had another one where, I mean, this job took me basically a day anyway, and I had 3 other jobs. So I got finished stupidly late last night. But yeah, there was a lead pipe that basically ran from the kitchen, so the incoming main, it wasn't done in copper, it was straight to lead, all the way up to the airing cupboard, and that had about 500 pinholes all in this pipe. I don't know what happened. It might have been, you know, they had a few and then they noticed a bit of a leak but didn't really do anything about it until a load more showed up, and then they thought, oh, yeah, I should probably get this done now. But yeah, so doing that, I didn't really film a lot yesterday because, like I said, I had so much work to do and barely any time to do it. So got it all done. But yeah, so Tuesday now, so I'm doing what I should have done yesterday today. So I'm going back over to that radiator job, taking all the rads off, filling behind where I'd cut the access for the pipes, and then also filling all the little holes where the old brackets were and giving them a coat of paint, just so that it looks, you know, as you're looking at the rad, it looks really good. So yeah, going over there today, heading over there now. So I'll get a load of it done, and then I'll get the camera back out and show basically what I've done. So yeah, thank you. Well, I don't know if you get this, but just sorting out this radiator, and you know when customers are just there, just watching over you all the time. It's a nightmare. What's going on, guys? I had a bit of a busy morning this morning. Been over to a mate of mine. His outside tap was awful. It was one of them B&M special things that you get for like £3. So it came with like the tap, washing machine hose, and then hopes and dreams. So got that swapped out for a proper one. So it's now got double check valve, and then a double check outside tap as well, just to be safe. But yeah, so got that done. Didn't film because I was chatting, and then I went to a soft play place in Daventry. It's like an indoor play for kids and me. But yeah, they had a coffee machine that they needed piping up basically. So did all that. Couldn't film because, you know, kids. and I will probably be plastered all over all the social media pages, the local pages, calling me a weirdo for taking videos of kids. So didn't really fancy that today. So yeah, just got that done. So I'm heading over to a like a catering business now. They do like a mobile truck that goes, or a few vans that go around Daventry to like all the industrial estates, and provide coffee and sandwiches, stuff like that. So yeah, just heading over there now. They've got a instant hot water over sink tap jobby. It's a direct replacement, so you can guarantee it's not going to be direct replacement. It's just going to be the same sort of thing. So I'll get that swapped out and see how bad that is, and then heading over to Milton Keynes. So it's a bit of a trek, but I look after this family, so yeah, we'll head over there. They've got a dishwasher problem or something, so I'll see what that is, see if I can do it, because it might just be a case of, because I don't take dishwashers and washing machines and stuff apart. I hate it, so it might just be a case of telling them to contact somebody local that does appliances. But yeah, so yeah, we'll get on with them, and I'll catch up with you shortly. What's going on, guys? So I couldn't really talk while I was here. The kitchen was full of staff, so basically they got this instant hot water thing, the arm snapped off, so they ordered a new one. So I'm just swapping it over basically. Right, so that's the old one off and isolated, and then the new one on. Funnily enough, it was a absolute direct replacement. All the screw holes are in the same place. So yeah, that was a good one. It's a bit hard to do this with one hand, so. Right, that's the arm on. Let's turn the water on. So we're all good there. And look at that, we've got water. It's really annoying. I couldn't really film much at that job. They had, like, the kitchen was, full. Everyone was working, so felt a bit awkward filming. So yeah, just got a few little bits. Luckily, it was an exact direct replacement, so I was in and out 10 minutes. So that's good. I've just come to Plumbase in Daventry. Somebody's selling like hole saw kits in there at the minute, so I'll take you in and show you them, because I've used them and they're really, really good. Especially the wood ones, it just sinks through timber instantly. So yeah, we'll go in and I'll show you. Right, so just at Plumbase, gonna have a look at the Mandrex stuff. So this is the what are these? The hole cutters.
Mandrex one-click hole saw arbor, and the M42 grade of hole saws, suitable for drilling into anything up to hardness of stainless steel, providing you use a lubricant and take note of your drilling speeds as part of the secret. And then we've got the TCT multi-purpose hole saws, tungsten carbide, same idea, but for drilling through timber joists, being 60mm depth of cut, absolutely flies through timber. So for getting first fix pipe work through, second to none. But also it'll drill lather, plaster and block work, soft bricks.
And looking in here, obviously you've got the spares. So like you were explaining to me earlier, you could buy so the stainless steel set, and then you could also buy a couple of the.
That's right, and add to your kit. Move them all up, so you end up with all the sizes that you need. But these kits have been put together for the UK. In other words, they've got the sizes that our
Yeah,
plumbers and heaters need.
yeah, because that's the problem with a lot of them is they're designed for
other countries.
Yeah, so all the wastes are slightly different sizes.
Exactly.
So you've got a little list of the different sizes on that one, and then on what's this one? The TCT.
The TCT multi-purpose, and these are your drilling speeds guide, depending on the size of your hole saw. Slightly different for the M42 because of drilling different steel materials.
And they also do a starter kit. So you've got the arbor, and then what do they fit in all the
5 adapters. You can use these adapters. Will screw into any hole saw on the market to convert a hole saw to quick release. So you can therefore use any hole saw with the 1-click arbor.
So, and then all the cutting discs as well.
Yeah, we've got a porcelain tiles blades. This is the standard blade, but then this is the extreme blade. Exceptionally thin blade. Very good product. Cuts on the side, so you end up with a fair face on the edge of the tile. And then we have these metal cutting diamond blades. Excellent product, and you do get 1,000 cuts plus.
Oh wow.
But the blade always stays that diameter. It never wears down like a fibrous type blade, and also with minimal sparks, which
brilliant.
is kind of a safety factor really.
But yeah, so these are at the Daventry Plum Base. Sorry, I'll just pop past you. So if you come in, they're directly behind the counter there. They've got all the different sets at the bottom, and then all the different cutters as well, with a starter kit included. So if you want to check out the website and get some for yourself, this is the website there, apexuk.co.uk. So yeah. So this is the job in Milton Keynes with the dishwasher. So basically it wasn't draining away the water, so I took the hose off, the waste hose. As you can see, we've got 59 minutes there. It's already been going for about 10 minutes, just trying to get it to work. But yeah, I got the drain hose in the or the waste hose in a bucket, just to make sure that there's nothing wrong with the pump or any blockages in this pipe. Right, so we're down to 40 minutes left and still nothing. And finally it starts to work and it's all good. So there was a blockage in the pump. So just at this Grant Vortex combi, pressure vessel's gone, it's full of water, so going to swap it out. I've got a new one over there, so get this drained and get started. That's what I love about having external boilers, is you need a foot of drain pipe. Right, so now we've got pretty much all the pressure drained off. I'm just going to whip this off down onto the floor or wherever I can, and then just take off that fitting. I have got a plumb thumb to try and help if I need it. Right, so I got the vessel out, so I'm just going to undo this and then slap that new one in quick before I lose too much water. Right, so I got the hose off. So now let's just bang it onto here. Get it on. hang on, I'll tighten the rest of this up by hand. Right, so while I've got that one just draining out, just going to bump the pressure up on the boiler. There we go. I always like to put it at 1.5, because you normally lose a bit through auto air vents and stuff, so that'll do nicely. Just double check that. That looks all good. Yeah, job done. Right, so the second part of this job is to replace this kitchen tap. Customers had to go and change the cartridges, but it didn't work, and it's leaking out the collar as well, so we got a new one to go in. So just whip the water off, and then use these tap spanners to get it done. I haven't got a Nerad tap box. Well, I do, but I don't know where it is. But use these. They fit inside the other one like that, just to kind of extend it, make it easier to get to the tap. And then unscrew. Right, so got the tap out. Just going to give this a clean, and get the new tap ready to go in. Leave a comment down below if you know this, but with the flexi hoses that come with these taps, sometimes they come with like red stripes on for obviously for the hot. Are they made slightly differently, as in, you know, they can resist higher temperatures or something, or is it just a design thing? Let me know in the comments if you know. Right, new tap's in place. Looks quite nice. Just need to put the nut and washers on. And then this is a little trick that I use to get around not having my Nerad tap spanner box. There we go. Tap's all done, all working. So, yeah, all good. Right, so I'm just leaving the hot tap on just so I can go out and double check the boiler, make sure that, you know, it's sensing that the hot water's in demand, and it's on. But as you can hear, it's fired and it's going. So yeah, as you can see with that, the pressure looks like we lost a little bit through the auto air vents. There's no leaks anywhere, so I'll just top that back up. Right, so next job, I fit a waste to this quite a while ago now, and it looks like it's snapped off inside the bottom part of the waste, so just swapped it out for another one. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't like over tightened or anything, so I don't really know why it snapped, but I suppose they're only cheap, aren't they? They're only like £5 for the waste, so can't really hold out much hope, but yeah. And then the second part of this job was a loose flush handle, so whip the top of the cistern off and just give it a tighten, I think. Yeah, as you can see, it's just nuts come away, so yeah, it just needs to be retightened.